Virgo, born August 23rd to September 22nd. What can you expect for the month of September 2018? Let's tune in and find out. So love is coming up right away. There may be somebody that you've had your eye on, that you've been thinking about. Maybe you've already had an exchange with them, and now doors are opening up. Like, I see a lot of doors opening up for you to approach them, for you to really kind of get the love that you're looking for, and to be able to enjoy yourself in the process, and to not feel like maybe you're holding yourself back or you're going to be judged by others. Now, for some of you that maybe finding yourself in a situation where you just ended a relationship and you're a little worried that maybe the timing's not right, or maybe it's too soon, or maybe it's like, wow, I'm in college, why should I have a girlfriend? Or, you know what, I just broke up with somebody, is it going to hurt my ex? And I think that all those concerns are going to kind of not matter to you. I feel like it's just kind of like, you know what I want. And it's time for me to be happy, and she's who I want, or he's who I want. So I feel like there's a movement now for you to have your happiness, and for you to get what you want, and for you to really enjoy that love relationship. So I feel love is up for you. Now, if you're somebody who is somebody who's sort of chosen a career path or a passion, like a foundation for love, that can also expand, right? So it's not just a romantic love, but it's your love. What you love to do is expanded in the world. So there is opportunity to find a partner in love, or if there's a charity or an organization or something that you love to do as a hobby, there's more opportunity to be able to expand and do that as well. Okay, so nice opening, Virgo, a lot of heart energy and opportunity for you to step into. So now let's go to romantic relationships. For those of you that are already in a committed romantic relationship, let's look and see what's up for you in September if you're already in a committed relationship. It feels like more tenderness coming up for you, and less restriction, meaning you're going to find that you're going to have more freedom in this relationship. Maybe you were taking care of the partner, and now there's more room for you to go off and have an adventure or two. It may be that you're at the end of a divorce, and now you're going to have your own independence, so you're going to be freed up from that relationship. But if you're in already a committed romantic relationship and it's going well, I would say that there's more flexibility in it for you to get what you want, and there's less restriction on you. So, and I also feel like your partner is going to be supporting you in this relationship, so in your choices. So you're going to be having an opportunity to get the best of both worlds, meaning the loving what you want to do and being able to love your relationship with your partner. And I see the support coming from the partner. And if there's any kind of like little bumps along the way, I feel like they melt. They just melt. It's just the time. Okay, so let's look at those of you who are single and interested in romance, if it's going to be opening up for you. And as we know by the beginning, it certainly sounded like it was. So for those of you looking for romance, what's September have in store for you? Really an opportunity for you to get what you want, go after, to ask if there's somebody you have your eye on that you've been sort of tentative with, or that maybe you've had some interaction with them, but it's been inconsistent. This is the month where you can just grab it and make it yours, right? So it absolutely is pointing to love. It's really the biggest thing for you is to be clear about what you want and what you're asking for. And I feel like a lot of that confusion is left. What you thought you wanted and what you went after, or what you hesitated for. I feel like all that's gone. All the hesitation is gone. I feel like clarity is coming into you. You're really, if you had any doubts about pursuing somebody or if they were the one or not, that is all gone. Some of you walked away from relationships that maybe didn't support you, and now you have a much better understanding of yourself, of what you want, the type of person that works for you, and I feel like you're going to cross paths with that sort of individual. So absolutely, I feel like if you don't already know them, the most important thing is you're going to be clear with yourself about what you want, and there's going to be somebody in your path that you can get it. And so absolutely it's going to happen. It's just a matter of you following through and believing that clarity as truth. And I believe that it is. So I feel this month you get clarity in relationship matters, and you actually are able to create a situation where you can partner with somebody if that's what you want. Okay, now let's look at our career. So let's see what's up for the career for you guys. So opportunity for you to really bring your creativity to something that's already existing. So if you already have a business, you already have a business plan, you already sort of have a business idea, or you're an entrepreneur, you're going to get some just boom, 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 boom. Like I just see all these lightning ideas about how to expand your business and what to do with it and where to go with it and who to talk, and everything's lining up for an exchange of money, goods and services, an exchange for what you want to buy, what you want to do. Also, if there's a part that's not working, if it's kind of dead, like overgrown and it's just not working anymore and you've lost your passion for it, really an opportunity to sell that off, get rid of it, whether it's equipment, whether it's land, whether it's an idea. Just see an opportunity for you to sell what's not working. The other thing is being able to slow down and not rush. Sometimes in the quest for more, people can forget about the details and just rush ahead. And what you're being asked to do is all the universe is kind of like opening doors now. So what there is for you to do is just to trust yourself and to trust the vision that you have, and then just start moving towards it. And I just feel like things are going to kind of like a zipper, just kind of fall in place, so that you can get everything that you want, right? Just unzipping it and letting go and saying, wow, this is moving in the direction that I want to move. So I do feel like it's a really good process for you guys that just unfolds naturally in the career. Also, you may hear of opportunities coming in, some additional money coming in. It could be even in the form of grants or fundraising or anything like that after the new moon. There's a new moon on, let's see, September 9th in Virgo. So I feel like that new moon after September 9th is a great time for you to plant seeds if you're asking for more money, or if you're trying to get a raise, a promotion, or you're doing fundraising. After September 9th, for like a 10-day period, it feels like there's this big opportunity opening up for you to be able to receive more money. It could even be in the form of if you rent land, right? You could even negotiate your rent down or negotiate perks. You could go back to an employer and say, hey, I really need this. Can I negotiate 1 day home a week, right? Or 2 days home a week to work from home and then come in the other 3 days. So there's even opportunities if you're already at your job to be able to create new ways of you getting what you want. So just be creative. There's this big opening for you to be able to get what you want in your career. We have a full moon, September 24th in Aries, and a full moon is always about bringing in the completion or fullness of something that maybe you have implemented. So I do feel like there's, again, some more money coming in for you guys, or opportunity for you to be able to, something that you've already put in action to be able to receive. Let's look at money in general, what money in general looks like for you guys in September. Early on, you may get in early September, that first week or so of September, 10 days of September, somebody may come back and pay you something that you completely forgot about. Maybe you were at a restaurant and loaned somebody, money for dinner, or maybe, you loaned somebody, $5,000 and for something, and they weren't going to pay you back until next year, and the money comes in early. So I feel like there may be money coming into you that's earlier than the due date, something you know about, and somebody comes to you and says, hey, I want to pay this off early, or something you completely forgot about, and they come back and pay you a small amount. But it feels like unexpected money that's due you, that is due to you, that comes in. Could even be a refund, from an electric company that you forgot about, right? So it's just money coming into you that's due. Okay, let's see, anything else about your money in the month? Yeah, at the end of the month, there's an opportunity for you to capitalize really on a big idea or to cash in something. So it may be that you find that, oh, I want to sell, I've made a good living off of a company, or I've have some stock that I want to sell because you want to make improvements on your house. The end of September or in September is a good time to go ahead and sell that and do that if you want. To exchange out the money for something else. So I do feel opportunity for you to let go of one thing and to be able to receive more. It's also, like I said, the other things that you can negotiate or bring in besides money would be health care, would be vacation time, would be hours worked versus pay. So there's a lot of different ways that you can negotiate money for yourself or income for yourself. So just be aware that September is a great month for that. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else. Some of you feel like they could be moving this month. It might be that you're looking for an opportunity to expand or to sell a house. That feels like this month is opening up for that as well. Also, travel feels big. Like you may take an impromptu trip towards the end of the month. Just suddenly go, you know what? I'm going to Vegas, right? So there's just this impromptu trip or this impromptu opportunity to go someplace. And I feel like you should just go ahead and do that because everything's pointing to enjoying yourself and having some fun, especially that last weekend feels good to me. Now, there is a full moon in Aries on September 24th. I don't feel like it's going to affect you that much, but it feels like it's the Aries energy. So sometimes Aries can come on strong. So there may be somebody where you see at a distance a little bit like, wow, they're a little intense, or they're really it's a little bit of can be a heavy energy. I don't feel so much as directed at you, but there may be somebody around you that really is kind of trying to find their way, that you may be brought into and need some guidance or support for that person around that full moon. So it may be a little bit of difficult, only not for you, but I feel like for somebody in your life that may just need your attention. And it's not a big thing, but it's you're wanting to give attention to somebody you care about. So it could be anything like a son or a daughter going through a divorce, or having to move, or dealing with some difficult relationship issue, or just health problem or challenge. So it's just being presented and you're being asked to help uplift them. Okay, let's look and see if there's any health issues for you going on for the month. Yeah, I feel like taking care of your knees is important this month. So you don't want to add any stress to your knees. Just make sure you're wearing the right kind of shoes. If you plan on, shopping, ladies, for the day, do it in a more comfortable shoe as opposed to a high heel. I just feel like you can create some stress on the knees that is unnecessary. So you just want to be aware that you're wearing the appropriate footwear for what you're going to be doing. Seems to be a little bit of a theme. And then also, I just want to say taking care of yourself in general, getting massage, doing yoga, doing meditation, just, expanding and calming the mind. You're going to have time this month to do it. I feel like, you've been super busy in all these eclipses that we've had. People are a little worn out. So it's okay to just take some time for you to get back into a rhythm and a routine that works for you. So this is the biggest thing. I feel like your routine is going to be restored. So whatever the summer was, you're going to find yourself gravitating to a new routine and something that takes care of your health, that's just for you. And whether that's a daily meditation or a walk or a specific class that you like, I just see you getting into a rhythm of something that works for you with your mind, body, and spirit. And I feel like you're going to actually be able to create something that's like, oh, this feels good to me, and I like this. Some of you may also take up a new learning or a skill. Maybe you have an interest in expanding your mind, or you find yourself wanting to travel. It's like kind of like wherever you want to go, it's a creative energy. So it's up to you how you want to create it. But I'm seeing support for how you want to create the expansion of your mind. whether that means it's education, reading books, or travel. It's there for you. The opportunity is there for you to be able to generate that energy. All right, you guys, now let's just see if there's any surprises for you for the month. Yeah, friends. It really feels like surprise friends, hearing from friends, connecting with friends, being remembered by friends, surprise invitations. It feels like a really light month and an opportunity to go visit some friends or even family. So I feel like there's just this lighthearted friends and family energy that makes you feel really good and really tender, that you've been missing or weren't even aware that you were missing it or longing for it until it sort of shows up. It's like, oh, that's so nice. So I really like this month. It feels so gentle as opposed to some of these last months where I feel a little bit like a washing machine energy. This feels really gentle and expansive, like it's opening up and really expanding for you guys. So great month for Virgos. Yeah, so really enjoy it, expand, get creative. The energy is there for you. All the no's, all the doors are opening, so there's no no's now. And most important is that I feel like you have the courage to ask for what you want and to go for it and to grab it. So that's the best part, because doors can open, but if we don't have the courage and we don't have the vision for ourselves, we sort of hesitate, we miss the opportunity. I don't see you guys missing the opportunity. I see you taking the opportunity to get what you want for once in your life. So go for it, guys. This is really good. Things are opening up and opportunities are going to be presented that may not be there or might be a little more difficult October or November. So I really encourage you to emphasize taking it this month, because next month feels like it could be a little more, less inviting. Let's just say it like that. So this is a really great month. All right, Virgos, enjoy yourself. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below. I always love to read them, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.